You're the Five of Clubs, the Dynamic Innovator. Your mind moves fast. It craves novelty, disruption, constant change. You're the one who sees what's broken before anyone else does. But there's a shadow side to that gift. And it's not what you think. This is an honest look at the pattern that's been running underneath your choices for 36 years. This reading is built on a single reframe. You're not broken. You're in a curriculum. Your shadow isn't a flaw. It's the edge where mastery begins. This isn't fortune. Here's what you need to know about how this works. There are 52 cards. Each one sits in a fixed permutation, a mathematical lattice. Your birth card, the Five of Clubs, occupies one coordinate in that lattice. It doesn't move. It's not random. And right now, at 36 years old, in year 37 of a 90-year cycle, you're under the influence of the Queen of Diamonds. That card lights your birth card for exactly 52 days. The math is solid. The timing is precise. This isn't mysticism. It's geometry applied to the arc of a life. The Queen of Diamonds lights your card in two ways. She can collapse inward, that's the underpole, or she can overreach outward, that's the overpole. Neither is the truth. The truth is somewhere between them. In the undercollapse, you're financially insecure despite having resources. You hoard. You control money out of fear. You hold tight because you're terrified of loss. In the over-excess, you swing the other way. You become conditional with money. You use it to manipulate. You control other people's behavior through what you give and what you withhold. Both poles miss the center. Both are the same fear wearing different masks. Here's the core pattern. You mistake changing your mind for growth. You confuse motion with mastery. You jump from idea to idea without staying long enough to understand any of them deeply. You call it flexibility. It's actually flightiness. Your intelligence is scattered. You're inconsistent. People can't rely on your follow-through because you've already moved on to the next thing. You see the flaw in the current idea before you finish building it. So you abandon it. Then you find a new idea, and the cycle repeats. You're intellectually restless. That restlessness has cost you. Not because restlessness is bad, but because you've never learned the difference between healthy questioning and chronic incompletion. You've built a life where you're always the beginner, never the master. You get the dopamine hit of novelty. You never get the deeper satisfaction of depth. Your gifts, your quick thinking, your ability to see multiple angles, your natural rebellion against stale ideas, they're all there. But they're scattered across 100 half-finished projects instead of focused on one thing long enough to matter. Right now, Mercury is lighting your card. Mercury is the planet of communication, adaptability, quick pivots. But in shadow, Mercury is restless. It's the pattern of starting and stopping, of talking instead of doing, of collecting information instead of building knowledge. This is the season, these 52 days, where that shadow is most visible, where your tendency to jump is most active. This is the moment to notice it, not to judge it, but to see it clearly. The timing matters because the geometry is precise. You're not imagining the pattern. It's real, it's mathematical, and it's showing up right now. Your lifetime gift is the Four of Clubs. Stability, foundation, the ability to build something solid and keep it standing. That resource is always within reach. You know how to create structure. The problem is you don't trust it. You get bored with it. You abandon it before it's finished. Your lifetime challenge is the Five of Hearts. Emotional restlessness, the need to be stimulated, to be moved, to feel alive. That challenge keeps returning. Every year, every cycle, because it's the edge you're learning to metabolize. The Five of Hearts asks, can you stay present with one person, one idea, one commitment long enough to feel its depths? Or will you always be looking for the next rush? Here's what most people don't understand about the 90-year cycle. The same pattern returns, year after year. The same card, the same challenge, the same shadow, but the moment never repeats. You're older. you're different. Your stakes are higher. And if you've been unconscious of the pattern, it deepens. It costs more. But if you've been watching it, if you've been honest about it, the spiral tightens. You move closer to mastery. The geometry is a helix, not a circle. You're not trapped in repetition. You're moving upward through it, or downward, depending on whether you stay awake. The shadow is the doorway. Your curriculum is learning that mastery requires commitment. That depth is worth more than novelty. That staying with one idea long enough to understand it, really understand it, is a different kind of freedom than jumping. This reading is the beginning. The full deep dive at cardologyhub.com/deep-dive goes deeper. It shows you the specific work, the exact pattern, how to move from scattered to focused, how to turn restlessness into rigor. The math is waiting, and so is the next level of your life.